Okay, forget everything you think you know about buying a car. Seriously.
Yeah. Okay.
If you are looking for a vehicle in Pune right now, and you're thinking about walking into a showroom, signing a check for, what, 30+ lakhs, and waiting 6 months,
At least?
stop. Just stop. Because today, we are not reviewing a car.
Not even close. We're analyzing a financial glitch, a literal arbitrage opportunity in the automotive market.
Yes, it's a bold claim, I know, but you're
Yeah,
right. Usually we talk about depreciation the second you drive off the lot.
You lose 20% instantly.
This thing we're looking at today, this specific 2022 Mahindra XUV 700 AWD, it completely flips that script.
It really does. We aren't looking at a used car. That's the wrong frame. We're looking at a mispriced asset.
Exactly. We're calling it the Time Capsule AWD. And the reason we're diving deep into this is because the numbers, well, they don't lie. We have a situation in Pune where buying new is actually the losing trade. And securing this specific vehicle is the smart money move.
And we're talking about a 7 lakh rupee gap. 7 lakhs.
That's net savings. Post-tax, hard-earned money. But to get why that gap even exists, you have to go back to the beginning.
You have to understand the provenance. It's like with art or watches or high-performance SUVs, the story is everything.
So let's take everyone back. Let's set the scene. It's November 2022.
Right.
The XUV 700 hype is, at its absolute peak. Waiting periods are just insane.
Unbelievable.
And there's this one owner, let's call him Trishant, sir, because that's what the team at Carbon and Chrome calls him, who is finally taking delivery. Cop spec, AX7 luxury, diesel, auto, all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
The works.
And this is where the story just takes a hard left turn from the usual script. Normally, you get the keys, you do the puja, you drive home.
Show the neighbors.
Right. But Prashant had a totally different mission. This wasn't the end of a purchase for him. It was the start of a preservation project.
I love this part. It's so disciplined. We know for a fact that the moment that car rolled off the showroom floor, it didn't go to his house.
No.
It went straight in, directly to Carbon and Chrome Auto Studio there in Pune.
We've seen the footage from Sahil, the owner. It was brand new, plastic still in the seats, and Prashant basically shows up and says, lock it down.
And think about the pressure he was under. This is the human element that makes it so fascinating. It's November, festive season. He's got this massive new SUV. And we know a close friend of his was on the phone just a day before saying what?
Why are you doing all this coding stuff? Just bring the car to our native town. Let's celebrate.
You can just hear it, can't you? Prashant, come on, show off the car. It's that classic peer pressure.
Yeah, most people would cave. They'd say, okay, fine, I'll do the detailing later.
But he stood his ground. He told Sahil at the studio, I'm feeling emotional, but I refuse to compromise. He chose professional protection over, showing it off for a day.
And that single decision, that is the cornerstone of this asset's value today in 2026.
100%.
Because he resisted that urge, the factory paint on this car was sealed before it ever saw a proper road trip. No bird droppings, no UV rays, no highway debris, not even for a day.
That's the difference between well-maintained and a time capsule.
Exactly.
And that's why we're calling it that. Because the maintenance history, which we have right here, is obsessive. It started with a full graphene coating back in 2022.
Graphene was the big thing back then. Super strong, reduces heat, repels dust. So from day one, this thing was wearing a suit of armor.
But this is where it gets really interesting for a buyer in 2026. Most people, they apply a coating, and that's it. Job done.
I forget about it.
But the records show this car went through an evolution. In April of 2025, just last year, the protection was upgraded.
And they didn't just reapply graphene, no. They stripped it all down and applied high-end Saint-Gobain paint protection film, PPF.
And not just any PPF. This is the stuff with the 8-year warranty.
And the EV glass coating. So think about what that means. The car runs for 3 years under graphene. Then it gets wrapped in Saint-Gobain PPF.
So the actual factory paint underneath
has literally never touched the atmosphere. It's been hermetically sealed since November 2022. If you were to peel that film off today, the paint underneath would be chemically identical to the day it left the factory. Maybe even better. No improper washing swirls.
So you are buying a 3-year-old vehicle with 0-day-old paint.
That is the definition of a preserved asset.
And you can't ignore the accessories. 65,000 rupees of genuine Mahindra accessories fitted from day one. It's a whole package.
It is.
But okay, let's pivot. A shiny car is nice, but we're driving enthusiasts.
Yeah.
And there's a massive debate right now in 2026.
The tactile edge, this is a conversation happening in every car forum. The new Mahindra 7XO models are out. They're futuristic, sure.
But they've doubled down on screens. Everything is a touch interface.
And it is driving people crazy.
It is. Have you tried to change the fan speed on a touchscreen while driving over a pothole in Poo-nay? It's a nightmare. You're just stabbing at a piece of glass.
It's the touchscreen problem. And this is where this 2022 AX7 luxury pack just shines. It's from that sweet spot where you still had physical HVAC buttons, knobs. You can adjust the temperature without looking down. It's safer, more intuitive.
And it just feels more premium. I'm telling you, that's the button's defense. In 10 years, cars with real buttons are going to be sought after.
I believe it. And then there's the drive itself, a diesel automatic AWD. The all-wheel drive system in the 2022 model, it just has a different soul.
It does, doesn't it?
It does. The newer 2026 models are so tech-heavy, they feel a bit over-assisted. This 2022 AWD feels connected. You feel the road.
It's a driver's car.
It's a driver's car. And when you combine that button-heavy interior with a mechanical AWD system that's been perfectly maintained, I mean, 31,000 kilometers is nothing for that diesel engine. You have a better user experience than the new models.
Okay, so emotional winner, tactile winner. But let's get to the wallet, the winner's math. This is where the arbitrage opportunity just smacks you in the face.
Let's break it down. You're in Poo-nay today. You want a brand new 7XO AWD. First, the introductory prices are long gone. Mahindra hit that 40,000 booking quota, so prices have hiked.
And the wait. Don't forget the wait.
You're looking at a minimum of 12 weeks, probably closer to 6 months.
So the price tag. Base price, tax, insurance.
Yeah.
Then you add the 65 grand for accessories that this car already has.
Right. And then if you want to replicate the protection, that PPF, that's another 2 lakh rupees.
So you add that all up.
And a new one costs you roughly 32.5 lakhs.
32.5 lakhs. Okay, that's the ceiling. What's the floor? What's the market anchor?
We have a perfect one. Mahindra First Choice in Bosari, right there in Poo-nay, just sold this exact spec. A 2022 AWD, similar mileage, about 30K.
And what did it sell for?
25.91 lakhs.
Okay, pause. 25.91 versus 32.5? That is, quick math, nearly 7 lakhs.
It's a 6.5 to 7 lakh rupee gap. That's the arbitrage. You get a vehicle that is 99% of the new car, arguably better because of the buttons for 7 lakhs less.
That's enough to fuel a car for 5 years.
It's a family vacation to Europe. It's capital you can invest.
And there's another layer here. That first choice price, the 25.91, that includes their margin, right? The brokerage.
Exactly. You're paying for their overhead. But this time capsule we're talking about,
It's a direct sale.
it's coming directly from Prashant, sir. So the buyer has a negotiation edge. They're starting the conversation at the market benchmark, but with no middleman fees baked in. It's pure value.
So you save the brokerage, you get the 2 lakhs of PPF for free, you get the accessories for free, and you get the car April 15th.
Immediately. No waiting 6 months while the prices go up again. That immediacy is a premium feature in itself.
Okay, I have to play devil's advocate.
Go for it.
If this car is so perfect, this time capsule, why is he selling? Is there a catch?
It's the most important question, and the answer is actually quite boring and financial. It's tax efficiency. He's not selling because he's unhappy. He's selling because he's pivoting. He's moving to the XEV9S.
The EV transition.
Correct. It's a strategic portfolio rebalance for him. He's moving to a company lease model for the EV, which has massive tax benefits. It's not a dump, it's a graduation.
It's a win-win. He gets his tax efficiency. And the buyer gets the best-kept diesel AWD in Poo-nay history.
And they get it, just as this kind of car is becoming a scarcity. Think about it. This might be one of the last great diesel AWDs cared for like this.
Scarcity value. We're back to economics.
It always comes back to economics.
So let's paint the picture for you, listening right now. It's April. You're in Poo-nay. You need a car. You have 2 choices. Choice A, walk into a showroom, fight for a booking, pay 32.5 lakhs, and wait until Diwali to maybe get your car, which has a screen that will annoy you.
Or choice B, you meet Prashant, you look at a car treated like a museum piece since 2022. You see the Saint-Gobain PPF glinting in the sun. You sit inside, press a real button.
And you keep 7 lakh rupees in your bank account. When you put it like that, it's not really a choice, is it? It's an IQ test.
It really is. The market is inefficient. Most people just blindly buy new because they think new means perfect. But in this case, used means perfected.
Ooh, I like that. Not used, perfected.
Prashant and the team at Carbon and Chrome, they finished the job the factory started They sealed it, they protected it.
And the FOMO should be real. April 15th is just around the corner. If you're listening to this and you're in the market, you are essentially in a race.
Because once people understand the 7 lakh math, this asset is going to vanish. The liquidity is very high. It won't sit.
So as we wrap up, I want to leave you with a thought. We talk about new versus old. But what is new, really?
That's the question. Is new just a date on a registration card? Is it the odometer, or is new a physical state of being?
Exactly. Is new a plastic wrapper on the seats, or is it a machine that has been mathematically and chemically preserved better than factory standard? In a world of 6-month waiting periods and touchscreen frustrations, maybe the smartest car on the market isn't the one coming off the assembly line. Maybe. It's the one Prashant is holding the keys to.
I think the answer is pretty clear.
I think so too. That's it for this deep dive into the Poo-nay arbitrage. Keep your eyes open, folks. The deals are out there.
If you know where to look.
We'll catch you on the next one.